What's up, guys? rhinoCRUNCH here, and welcome to episode 3 of DayZ Bandit Diaries. When I left off, we were driving to Cherno, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do some editorial stuff, and to be honest, the quality of the last video, oh god, was just really, really bad. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to upload any more of those night vision videos because they are painful for me to watch. So I think they're probably twice as painful for you guys to watch. So right now you're probably wondering, where the hell are you? I am out in the middle of nowhere. I got my campsite in this general vicinity on a different server. But right now what I'm going to do is I want to make my way to the northeast airfields. If you guys don't know where that's at, I'll show you on the map here. I'm just kind of really paranoid right now because I have seen people this far out. So let me go over some of the comments I got before. I'm going to kill a bunch of birds with one giant stone right now. So some of the comments were, where'd you get the NVGs? Okay, first of all, I've never found NVGs. Because I can't find them. I have a lot of cool friends that hook me up by showing me where they are or like feeding them to me, but I'm going to show you where they are. This is the northern barracks right here, and this is the southern barracks right here. These buildings have about 6 or 7 different spawn spots in them. Those two buildings right here and right, where are we? Right there. And basically, they spawn a ton of military-grade weapons. It's the only place you can find NVGs. And then, of course, Starry is right here. This has another lane of military-grade weapons spawn points. All down this lane right here is tents on either side. There are tons of places for snipers to sit, though. If you're going to approach Starry for military loot, I highly recommend you check out Sniping in Starry Sober, and you'll see the best route to take into the city without having to worry about getting sniped. So right now I'm going to head over here to the northeast airfield. I haven't done a lot of exploring of this area. I've been here a couple times. I saw a helicopter here one time, a repairable helicopter. So that's what I'm going to do now. Just to give you guys an update on my gear, this is the thermal vision gun. It can see basically thermal vision. Let me show you here, give you an example of what exactly you can see. It either sees night vision or thermal vision, and as we can see, we don't see any tangos in the trees, luckily. When someone does pop out, they pop out. This is a great gun for spotting. It's not the greatest gun for actually shooting. It seems to lose a lot of its accuracy. I also have the AS-50 and the silenced M4. I've been using the AS-50 to do the sniping once I spot with this gun. Also got the silenced M9 and pretty much everything in the game. Rangefinders, NVGs, all of it. It's pretty much all been fed to me, unfortunately. The silenced M4 I found at a dead body that I didn't kill. Everything else has pretty much been fed to me. People find them at helicopter crash sites, and they hook a brother up. So that's where I get most of my gear from, is friends. And you know, it works both ways. I do a lot of team stuff too, mostly driving around and picking people up and dropping them off. But I like to contribute when I can. Let me see here. I'm so paranoid. I saw someone out here earlier, and it freaked me out that they were out this far. So you really never know when the hell you're gonna get into a firefight. You know, I was recording and I was like, there's nobody in the hell out here. I could just hang out and talk and do whatever I like to do. And then all of a sudden I started getting shot at, and it was a no bueno situation. I almost got killed. So let me see here. We're gonna head to the northeast. We are literally way out in the middle of nowhere. What I'm going to do here is, let's see, I placed the waypoint on the map. If you guys don't know how to do that, let me show you. Because I know I get a lot of questions, and I'm trying to respond to as many of these questions as I can. So you just left shift M, bam, that's all you do. Or wait, left shift and then left click, I'm sorry. And then what it does is it places a waypoint on the map. As you can see, it says exactly where it's at. 5,000 meters or 5 clicks, 5 kilometers. So we're gonna head over there. Hopefully, you know, it'd be really nice if I found a truck out here or something, or a bike or a campsite or something. I am extremely far out though. This is where I like to be though. This is my what's that? This is, you know, a man in the wilderness. This is where I find myself at home. I think that the best spot to survive is definitely way out here, way out in the middle of nowhere, because you really don't have that much to worry about. I mean, you still have stuff to worry about, but once you get water and stuff, you should be good. Is that a canyon? I hate running through these frickin' woods, or the fields, I mean. So what else? We got some more comments before last week. You were asking about vehicle spawns. Now, there are maps that have vehicle spawns. I haven't found one that's worked yet, so I'm not going to link any of those. I have found some personal, from my experience, some vehicle spawns, so I can go ahead and give you the codes of that. I wrote them down. So 81081-060, once you get GPS, if you go to that position, there's a house, and that house actually has a... just checking here, sorry. I don't like this. That house actually has a UAZ, which I find to be one of the best vehicles in the game, because it's amazing, guys. The UAZ, it's in my Bandit 1 video or Bandit 2 video. It's just so fast off-road and so fast on-road. It's just so versatile. Up hills, everything. So, wow, this is gorgeous. This reminds me of, like, hunting in Illinois or something. This is fucking amazing. I just hope I don't get shot by a sniper at the top of this hill. Let me check. No, he's going to stick out like a sore thumb if he's anywhere near me. So, yeah, the UAZ spawns up there at that coordinates. And also Green Mountain. There's a military off-road that spawns at Green Mountain. It's a POS. It basically, the off-road is great if you're on-road. They should have called it military on-road, because it does... probably 5 miles an hour uphill. Like if I were to take it up this hill, it would probably do about 10 miles an hour realistically, whereas the UAZ would fly up at doing 25, 30. So that's at Green Mountain. You can find that on the map. I'm not going to make it too easy for you guys. So you got 8161 or 081060. That's going to be your UAZ. Green Mountain's going to be the military off-road. And that's pretty much all I found. The maps online suck, like I said. They just don't. They don't do it. I think a troll made them. Is it like just a troll? You know, because that's what trolls do. And he basically put a bunch of random spots and said vehicle spawn there. So yeah, DayZ, man, I can't get enough of this game. It's probably been one of the few games that I've played for such a long period of time, and I've not lost interest. The last game that I played this much and stayed passionate about it was Minecraft, which ironically was a zombie survival-esque type game as well. So I just, you know what, I really love the realism in this game. I love being able to, having to survive off your own, you know, what you find, what you kill, what you cook, where you hide your stuff, like all of it. I just love it. It's just so realistic. Like there hasn't been anything. I've never played a game this realistic as far as shooter, as far as zombie survival, none of it. So, and I'm blinking red here. As long as I don't start losing blood, I think I can run 1,000 meters before I start losing blood. This thing has amazing range. If I were to see someone in the wilderness right here, oh god, they'd be dust. So yeah, we're about 4,000 meters out of this northeast airfield. Hopefully we'll get some sniping in. I know a couple of you made some suggestions that I should kill somebody and then see if the person goes to their body, and then person goes to their body, kill them and all that. Well, I'm gonna do you guys something better. If there's a bicycle at this northeast airfield, like I think there is, I'm gonna go drive the bicycle in the middle of the runway and kill somebody, and then what I'm gonna do is that'll be the following episode after this. So this is just the precursor to Rhino Bandit trolling with the bicycle. Ah, this is amazing. Look at this. So I saw an interview today by some random 12-year-old looking kid on PC Gamer's Twitch, and it was terrible, but the cool thing about it was Rocket, and Rocket was talking about all the upcoming features and patches, and he was talking about bear traps, which are going to be awesome. You're going to be able to snap people's legs with the bear trap and all that fun stuff. So, and I guess zombies are getting a little bit smarter. They're going to be able to hunt you a little better as opposed to just losing line of sight and losing you completely. So yeah, this is what this game's about. Exactly what I'm doing right now, surviving. I can see how some people will be like, "Hey man, this is kind of boring, bro. You're just like running through the woods, man. What are you doing, dude?" Well, the thing is, you know what? If this were real, okay, I'm sorry, but I would be sleeping all day. I wouldn't even be playing in daytime. I wouldn't be running around in daytime if I had a set of NVGs, because basically the NVGs give me the most ridiculously large advantage at nighttime. Added with my thermal gun, it's impossible to see me before I see you. In daytime, I'm just giving them an advantage by playing in daytime. So if this were real, this is exactly probably what I would be doing, other than having like a group of people I trusted with me, on top of the fact that hopefully it would be nighttime and raining. Because I would stay the hell away from cities. There's no way I'd go near any cities at all during a zombie apocalypse, because I've just seen so much damage from other players and just from the zombies and infections and all that. I would be way out in the middle of the frickin' wilderness like a caveman, hiding my stuffs, hiding my loots and vehicles as far as humanly possible from other humans, because that looks like a great campsite up there too. Let me see. Let me bust out my rangefinders. These things are amazing, by the way. That looks like a great spot to set up a campsite. I'll keep that in mind. This is close to my current campsite, so yeah, LA7 is down. We lost LA7 because we kept trying to password protect it, among other things. Lol. So we have Seattle 127. If you guys want to play with me and some of my friends, and you know, or whatever, you just want to come say hi, check out Seattle 127. There's TeamSpeak info when you get into the server. You can join. Sometimes when we're doing is there someone, seriously, there's someone mowing the lawn. It's not even a lawnmower, it's the damn what's that guy with the frickin' leaf blower? Yeah, leaf blower. Anyways, yeah, thank you for turning it off, you fucking jackass. No, I guess he's not finished. I guess he's gonna continue to use the leaf blower while I'm trying to record. God, whatever. Anyways, Seattle 127, TeamSpeak info in the beginning. You guys can come play. Sometimes we'll be doing like group stuff where I'm gonna need help for videos or, you know, stuff like that. As long as you're a pretty legit person, I can tolerate you. I noticed a lot of you in my last video were like, "You're so mean to Midnight," and I can't really justify that. Midnight's a good kid, and that's exactly what he is. He's a kid, so it's hard. I don't have any kids, so I have little brothers, and I'm patient, but I guess I don't have the patience of some people, and I apologize. Midnight, I'm sorry. If you're watching this, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm a jerk, man. He was just, you know, that whole day, and I'm not trying to make excuses for it, but here's me making excuses for it. That whole day, he was just like, it was like he was just fumbling it's like we were playing football all day, and everything he did was either a fumble, an interception, a missed field goal. It was just like all day, man. It was just killing me. I mean, he literally almost lost the truck to an unarmed noob with a flashlight. And we're talking Midnight had a 50 cal machine gun, and his sole job was to guard the truck. Okay, we're coming up on some civilization here. I need to definitely eat and drink. I'm losing blood now. So let me just do this real quick. Let me eat and drink before we get out of here. But there's no excuses. Midnight, I'm sorry, dude. I'm a jerk. I'm trying to work on it. Tolerance is key. Okay. So now I'm getting pretty close here, it looks like. Now, zombies, as we know, is indicative of players. So if we don't see any zombies, we're not going to see any players down there. You know, there's some logical things in this game that I wish Rocket would implement. If anybody who plays this game or watches my videos knows any of the developers, Rocket, man, fix the frickin' water situation, buddy. I mean, there's some logical stuff like there's a lake down there. I can't just go stick my head in the lake. I have to actually have a water bottle to drink, okay? So I should be able to stick my head in the lake and cool off. Also, when it's raining, you know, maybe I've complained about this before, but when it's raining and I'm dying of thirst, that should be, you know, that shouldn't happen because it's raining and I'm running through the water. So how can I be dying of thirst when I'm in the rain? So just little stuff like that needs to be fixed, some logical stuff. Other than that, though, I don't really have any other suggestions. Not that anyone who watches my videos actually knows those guys, but it'd be interesting to see. I can tell you right now that if I ever get to the level of success as some of the YouTubers, it's going to be a dream, man. It really is a dream of mine to be really successful at this. And another dream is to be able to play with some of these developers and interview them. Like I see the guy, like the PC Gamer interview. If you guys go see that, you'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on anybody, but the streaming quality was garbage, and the questions he asked were, you know, they're questions like basic noob questions that I think not everybody doesn't really care about, but just stuff that doesn't, you know, it has no depth. And I don't think I could do better. I could ask better questions. I think I would just, I'd be a better interviewer because it was awful. It was painful for me to watch. I couldn't watch the whole thing. I had to stop watching it. It actually is one of the things that inspired me. Here we go. More freaking stories by Rhino. Stories with rhinoCRUNCH. It's actually one of the things that inspired me to do YouTube. Is I got sick of watching all of the lame YouTube videos, and I said, hey, wait a minute. I can do that. I can do that better. I can do that better, faster, stronger. And so I started making YouTube videos, and this is like back in the Bad Company 2 days, where I was watching people upload Battlefield Bad Company 2 videos, and I was just face palming the entire time because they were just such garbage. And so I started uploading my own videos, and you guys, if you look back through my channel, you're not going to be able to find them because I have them locked. I think if enough people upvote a comment, maybe saying unlock it, maybe for a short while I'll unlock it, but they're just so awful. I look at those videos and I facepalm at myself. I'm just like, Jesus, was I really doing that, thinking I was cool? So we all have to start somewhere, I guess, right? But yeah, so the YouTube DayZ Let's Play is actually pretty popular. I'm surprised you guys actually like this. Again, it doesn't cease to surprise me how much positive feedback I'm getting from you guys in the comments saying I like these videos. I like to watch the DayZ commentaries by you when, you know, it requires really no effort. I'm just playing the game, which reminds me, at the end of the summer I am going to start streaming. I'm definitely going to start streaming on Twitch because I've gotten a lot of those comments too, is just stream. And I probably won't be like the hardcore guys that stream for 6 hours a day or anything like that. I'll probably do, because classes do start back up. So I'll be doing at least an hour, maybe a couple hours a day. 2 hours might be pushing it. But I want to keep the quality as high as I can and not just like this is me playing. But we get into some really cool stuff, and I think you guys will appreciate it. The guys that I play with, when I play with them, we always manage to find people to kill, vehicles to drive, just tons of drama to get into, people messing with zombies, zombies killing us. And I see this stuff on Twitch, and I also facepalm, and I'm just like, is that really the stuff that people like watching? Is guys running up the coast to Cherno and Electro getting garbage loot? Because we get, I mean, not to knock anybody again, this isn't, okay, we're going to call this episode 3 Bandit Diaries, Rhino is a shit talker. No, we're not going to do that. But it's inspiring. I see the Twitch stuff, and I'm just like, man, this just, it just kills me to watch some of these commentaries, man. It's like, dude, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I'm the greatest, but I sure as hell don't think I'm that bad. And I know I'm not as bad as those guys, so, you know, it's motivating to see them. So, yeah, by the end of the summer, I'm going to build a burst of a system, and I'm going to freaking live stream at least an hour a day, maybe. Maybe I'll do it every other day or something. I want to keep the quality good, so that means no more hacking. I mean, I don't hack this game, just kidding. I find a lot of exploits, though. I'm good at that, finding exploits. Not just me, other people I play with find them as well, and I'm good at, let's just say I'm good at exploiting them. Exploiting the exploits. Okay, we're 1100 out. What's our time doing here? Okay. Got plenty of time to get some kills. Maybe I'll make it to the radio tower where the bike is. We are one click out. Okay, so now it's Rhino's going into no more fucking around mode because I'm really close. Let me just do a quick scan of the area here. Just any white. Ooh, I thought I just saw white. What is that? Oh, I shouldn't have got down. I just saw... Okay, that's a zombie. Why is there a zombie all the way out there? That's way too freaking far for a zombie to be spawning. For me. Oh, God. Ooh, someone's here. Okay, I'm getting way over on this side here. Oh, he's got the upper ground too. Okay, he's probably coming here to northeast. I really got to pay attention now, guys. I don't want to lose my stuff. I don't want to lose my stuff. I don't want to lose my stuff. What's that? Nothing. Keep moving. Okay, here's the plan. Operation Bicycle is gonna have to wait because I am on a populated server right now. There's 40 people on this server. And let me see. Let me see how many people are in here. Yeah, there's a lot of people on this server. So I'm definitely gonna have to hold off on the Operation Bicycle bullshit. But I am gonna get some sniping in, hopefully. There's got to be a deer stand up there. Maybe that's why the zombie was spawning. Little buddy, how you doing, little buddy? Okay, let's go this way. Let's cautiously approach the northeast airfield here. It never ceases to amaze me the terror I experience in this game. After how long I've been playing it, I'm at the point where I'm at the end of the game, I think, for gear. There's nothing in the game that I want or need. Except for maybe a green bicycle I can stick at the northeast airfield. So other than that, I really just need to be cautious because I don't want to lose my stuff. I'm not going to be looting anything anytime soon either. Except maybe a dead body if I see him out here in the wilderness. So I'm gonna run along this slope so that if there's anybody on the hill, they're not gonna see me run across the top of the ridge. And then I'm just going to keep paying attention on this left here. Sorry, serious mode Rhino now. I just, I'm soloing it right now. And when you solo stuff in this game, it's like playing for keeps. There's no restart button. There's no buddy got my back, can pick up all my gear. This is like, I am screwed with the capital S if I get smoked. So let's just pay attention here and concentrate. Nobody in the area, it looks like. I'm being paranoid, as always. You gotta... Ooh, that... No. That was the sound of birds. You gotta have a healthy level of paranoia. I feel something right now. I feel like I'm being followed, is what I feel like. Let me just scope this out real quick. I don't know if there's tags on this server or not. I really hope there's not. I just chose it. It's a random LA server. I like to play on LA servers because I live in LA, so my ping's pretty sexy. It's like in the 10s, 15s. But sometimes I make bad decisions by choosing servers that have tags on. Okay, I'm 600 meters out. I'm really trying to pay attention here to... There's a cow. I'm trying to pay attention to the cow. No, I'm trying to pay attention to the area here because I don't explore this area a lot. So let me see where I'm at here. God, I feel like a sitting duck. Hold on, let me get on the other side of this ridge here. Okay, I know where I'm at. I need to be... That's not where I want to be. I want to be right here. This is a great spot to snipe. So let me see, where is that in relation to me? Yeah, that's exactly where I need to be, right up there. Let me check that out real quick. Alright. That's where the bike spawns, up next to the radio tower up there. Just really trying to keep my eyes open here for somebody. I have a lot of advantages right now, but it's all it requires is a little bit of luck. Someone coming up behind me, someone seeing me first. So I'm getting serious business mode right now. Looking for zombies, looking for movement. Bicycle maybe. I almost wish you could pull off the scope from the thermal and put it on other guns. That'd be pretty cool. That might be too much though. Not just other guns, or just hold it as a scope. I could have it as like a set of binoculars and then use it maybe as just to scan with, like that. Oh God, did you guys hear that? Damn it, Bunny, stop scaring me, Jesus. God. Watch a freaking helicopter come down and annihilate me as I cross this field. Northeast Airfield, baby. This is backcountry. So the key elements to this game, I think, is definitely surprise and silence. So if you don't have a silenced weapon in this game, I highly, highly recommend that you grab one, because yeah, where I'm approaching to right now is perfect, I think. Hopefully. Because you don't want to aggro. You don't want to aggro a shitload of zombies because that's a huge disadvantage. People are going to hear you. People are going to see you faster because you're going to pull zombies when you shoot, etc., etc. See, I'm doing the old approaching through the brush thing, except for this portion. 400 meters out. Okay, when I get to the top of this hill here, what's going to happen is the northeast airfield is going to be on the other side, and I'm going to have an extreme advantage because... What's that? Because I'm going to be above it with thermal view, and if there's any zombies down there, that means that there's going to be people down there. So we're going to find out the moment of truth coming up. But I'm not the only one that knows about where this bike spawn is, so I'm definitely going to take it easy here. I didn't know there was a house up here either. I don't know if that's me. It's got to be me. I hope it's me. Let me just check the area here. Ugh. This is nerve-wracking. One zombie. Interesting. Let me just do a big sweep. Another zombie. That guy seems kind of far for me. I don't know. That might be too far for me, my spawn. Maybe not. I came up through here. Ugh. Alright, and this is definitely... That's definitely my spawn. I think. 100 meters, yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh God. I hear a zombie. I don't see him though. Okay, I'm getting low on this one. Ah, this is super close. Okay, I need to move. I need to keep moving. Definitely need to swipe the area here though. Oh, what's that? Bicycle. Okay, this might mean someone's sniping up here. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. The bicycle doesn't spawn there. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta be silent here. I'm looking. I'm trying to pay attention. The bike doesn't spawn there. It spawns somewhere else. It spawns on the tower. And I don't think someone's just gonna move the bike and leave it here. Oh. There's nobody down there. Oh, that makes me worried. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch this bike. This is gonna have to be the end of the episode, guys. I'm gonna cut the video here. I apologize, but I do have to watch this bike because this is no joke. Someone was in the area recently. So I'm gonna cut the video here. Thanks for watching. Oh, what's that? Was that a zombie? I think that was a zombie. God. All right, I'm cutting the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next episode.